During primary and high school, you could have classed me as, one of those academically gifted students. I was constantly close to the top of my class. I was always in the top 5. Like always. Not always, but I was always in the top 10 without fail. Except one term. In schools how you have like sets. I don't know if you have this in the States, but I know for a fact in Zim, like the UK, all these places they have sets. So they have like set 1 math, set 2, set 3, set 4, maybe even set 5, depending on how many students there are. And then at my school we had this ranking system. It was called EAA. I think it was Effort Assessment something. Essentially what an EAA is, it's a bootleg GPA. Like that's what it is. And for that ranking, I finished second. For my IGCSE exams that I wrote when I was 16, I got 6 A stars, 3 A's and a B. I think that was like 4th in the form, 5th in the form. But like those were very good results. Like on a global scale, those were amazing results. For my A levels, which I wrote when I was 18, I got 1 A star, 2 A's and a B. Which again were very good results. But compared to like the smartest guy there, that was nothing. He got 5 A stars. And I'm not saying any of this to brag because quite frankly I don't care. I was just telling you so that you have backstory on the rest of the stuff I'm going to tell you in this video. So during my schooling career, I was one of the smart kids. Like I was always with the smart kids, I was always in the top set. So naturally most of my friends were other smart kids. And for the whole of my high school career, even like primary school, for some reason, we were always told that we were the best stream. For some reason, I feel like every stream is told, you're the best stream, you're the best at that. And we were always told this. We were always told that, you're the smartest, you're the first that we've done this streaming thing for classes and whatnot. So from a very young age, we were always made to feel better than other people. We were always made to feel smarter than other people when that just wasn't the case. We were just better at memorizing things. We understood things quicker than other people. But just because we understood things quicker and memorized better didn't mean that we were smarter than other people. So yeah, throughout all these years we were constantly called smart. And there's no inherent problem in this. But it was always like in the tone, you're smarter than those other people. And for me at least, I don't know if this is the same as my friends, but it built a fixed mindset. I started to believe that I was smart and it would always be that way. And with everything I do, I should naturally be good at it because I'm smart. Because the truth is, things in school came easily to me. School didn't push me whatsoever. I know it sounds very cocky to say, but school was probably so easy. The hardest part about school was the stuff that was not academics. And because school was relatively easy, I thought the rest of life would be like that. I thought that when I would leave school, I would ace everything. Everything would be going well. I would succeed easily, just like I'd been doing in school. But that's not the case. The fixed mindset that all of this built is like it made me entitled to be good at something when I hadn't even tried it. See, I had this mindset, this fixed mindset that I should be good at things. And if I'm not good at them straight away, I'll never be good at them. So when I started, there was a time I was working for my parents at their printing shop. When I started working for them, my dad made me like in charge of marketing. So I'd go door to door to businesses and I'll just be pitching them when I'm printing. I'm like, hey, if you ever need business cards, just come hit us up. If you need a poster done, you know where to go, stuff like that. I was just doing sales for my dad. I wasn't good at it at first. And I genuinely believed that I would never be good at sales until one day I was like, why do I have a fixed mindset? Why don't I believe that, if I work hard at this, I will get better and eventually master it? When I started on this journey of entrepreneurship, I thought I'll be good at it straight away. I thought that after 2 months, I'll be making 2K a month. And after 5 months, I'll be making 10K a month. I thought it was going to be so easy, just like how school was easy for me. So when things got hard, I felt discouraged. I thought I was doing the wrong thing. I thought that, you know what, maybe I'm not meant for this. Maybe I'm just meant to go down the standard path, the path that I'm good at, the path that I know will be like, it sounds cocky, but I know I'll be able to do it. I know I'll be able to go into a university, study, get good grades, get a good internship, and then just go down that. It's like not challenging. Yes, it may be uncomfortable, but it won't be challenging. And people are going to say I'm ignorant for saying that, but it's just the belief that I have in myself in that realm. And for a long time, this fixed mindset prevented me from progressing and growing because I would just see that I'm not good at marketing. So I'm not going to try marketing because I'm not good at it and I'll never be good at it. Let me focus on things that I'm good at. I would literally tell myself, I'm not good at this and I'll never be good at it. Instead of telling myself, I'm not good at this now, but if I put in the work and strive to improve, I'll eventually be very good at this. And the second way of talking to yourself is an example of a growth mindset. Someone with a growth mindset won't be discouraged when they're bad at something because they'll know that, I haven't paid my dues. So the fact that I'm bad at it means that I need to put more work in and I need to think about how I can get better at this specific thing. That is the mindset that you need to master life, to master a relationship, to master your finances, to master yourself. You need to have a growth mindset. You need to know that you can't expect things to be fixed. You can't expect things to be good straight away. Things improve as time goes on. And the second reason why sometimes I wish that I wasn't smart in school is because it built a know-it-all mindset in me. Like I genuinely thought I knew it all. And quite frankly, in school, I did know most of it. So like naturally, as a cocky teenager, you're gonna gain that belief that I'm a know-it-all. But over the past year, out of school, I've come to find that the only thing that I know is that I don't know anything. I genuinely have so much to learn. Like I can't even say I know a billionth of what I need to know. Like I genuinely have so much to learn. And even 40 years from now, 50 years from now, I know for a fact that I'll know nothing. There will be so many things that I'll be ignorant of, and there'll be so many things that I'll be yet to learn. And because I knew most of it when it came to chemistry, maths, physics, I believed I knew it all. I believed that I had all the answers, when that is the furthest thing from the truth. I believed that I didn't need to look for knowledge, I didn't need to read books, because why would I read books when I knew it all? Why would I listen to someone else's opinion when I knew it all, when my opinions are correct? I think being a know-it-all is probably the worst thing you can do in terms of like relationships, because it stops you from being able to connect with someone else. It stops you from being able to listen to someone else's opinion to see if maybe they're making sense. Because if you're a know-it-all, you just assume you're right. The question like, what if this other person's right? It will never cross your mind. You always believe, I'm right, I need to prove these other people wrong. And sometimes that mindset can be beneficial, but in terms of your relationships, in terms of your self-growth, it isn't. So if you're watching this and you're good in school, just watch out for these things. You might have the things I was talking about, or you might be more aware than I was during this time. Make sure you don't think you're better than your friends just because you're getting better grades than them. Make sure that you realize that at the end of the day, grades are just grades. What matters is your ability to learn. Your ability to truly learn things, not memorize information. Not memorize a formula and be like, minus b plus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Like, yeah, no one cares about that. Recognize that you always have more to learn. And also that if you're bad at something, it won't always be that way. As long as you put in work, as long as you strive to improve, you will improve. Recognize that nothing is fixed and that you can grow in any arena of life. Your intelligence, your smartness isn't fixed. Even though you may know it all in school, just trust me, you know nothing. I know nothing. Most of us know nothing. And that's a beautiful thing. There's always something to learn. You're never at the end of the road.